Everybody, so we're gonna do a little unboxing here. I have ordered a few things from Amazon and I thought I'd open it up with everybody here. So let's get at that. I mentioned before that it's been a long time since I've done art, so while I kept everything, I even have my oil paints from high school, so I have them all. Most of them probably aren't very good anymore. So anyway, and there's a few holes in my stash that I needed to fill. So I've ordered a few things here from Amazon, not very many things. The first thing though, I must say, is this lovely stand that I have you all sitting in, or my phone sitting in while I record myself, pretending I'm talking to you. And it's got a ring light and things on it. Ring light, ooh. Oh, I just realized I never turned the light on. Oops. Let's see. Do we need to have the light on? Maybe we don't. Ooh, maybe not that bright, hey? And yeah, it's got lots of settings. Oh, that's up and down. What about this? Warm light? Made me look kind of green. Okay. Yeah, well, we'll just go with that. Okay, so this is going to take some getting used to. Maybe I'll take these off because all I can see is reflection in them. This can be fun because now I can't see very well. Maybe that's better. Anyway, okay, let's open this up and I'm going to move you around so you can see my desk, and we'll get into this. And I can't even remember what I ordered, so it's a surprise for all of us. Okay, so I've got this lovely box here from Amazon that we're going to open up, but I wanted to show you first something I found. I had been wanting to get some palettes for acrylic paint, gouache, whatever I needed, watercolor, whatever. And I was about to order it online from Amazon, but then I was at a local thrift store and I found these. Aren't they great? It's just a divided plate. Somebody probably used it as, you know, dips and veggies or who knows what. Anyway, there was 3 of them. I got the 3 of them for $5.99. Oh, I'm in Canada, so anytime I say a price, it's Canadian. So $5.99 Canadian, I got the 3 of them. And I was going to spend like $20 for one. And yes, it probably would have been deeper instead of a plate, but I thought this was great. So you'll see me using those. So that's my first thing that I bought. Okay, let's get into this. Oh. Boxes are fun to open. It's like Christmas. Feels like it for me. I don't order things online very often, so I might have to start. All right. Okay, so the first thing here is printable vinyl sticker paper, because I thought that I would give it a go, see if I could maybe design some stickers and print them, maybe sell them. It seems to be... Sorry about that. That was my 84-year-old father asking me a question, so I had to go. Anyway, so let's start this again. Sticker paper. It's the vinyl sticker paper, so it should be waterproof, I think. I guess we're going to test that out. It's for inkjet and laser, because I only have a laser printer right now. So that's why I got this one, and I thought I'd like the matte one instead of the shiny one, so we'll just see. But we bought this to try and see what I could come up with. And you know what, I'm going to change the camera angle a bit. Let's just see if I can move you over this way. I still want you to see the box, but I don't want you to see everything that's inside before I pull it out. Okay, next we have a heat press pad. So I have the Cricut heat press, but I never got the pad for the bottom of it. So to be honest, I don't use the heat press very often. I bought it secondhand, the Cricut heat press. So this is a pad. It's not a Cricut brand, but it's just a 12 by 12 inch heat press mat that I can put things on and not worry that I'm going to damage, you know, my desk or table or anything like that. What else do we got in here? Okay, Mod Podge. Mod Podge is just kind of like one of those fun things. Glue. I thought that I've seen some tutorials about making notebooks with Mod Podge and things like that. So I was thinking that maybe I could try to come up with some, here, I'm just going to fix this camera angle a little bit. I'm definitely, okay. See, I don't know what I'm doing. Please forgive me. Just a moment. Okay, is that better? And don't mind the mess behind me, please. One of these days it might get cleaned up. I'll explain that another day. Anyway, I saw some tutorials and things on how to make notepads and things like that using Mod Podge. So I was thinking that if I could maybe design some fun prints and things like that and notepads and things, and I can print them off with my printer here and try to make it. I just thought I'd give it a try. This is what this channel is about. Let's see what we can make and if it's any good. And if anybody might potentially want to buy it. What else we got in here? Okay, this is Studio Acrylic Gouache. No, sorry, it's not acrylic gouache. It's just Studio Gouache Super Maquette. I don't know, it's from PBO. And I have some of this in colors. Here, I'll show you. I inherited these from somewhere. I don't remember where. I don't remember ever buying them. But I have brown, green, blue, yellow. What else do I have in here? I've got, yeah, ultramarine blue and some color. I didn't have any white. And if any of you out there know that when you paint with anything but watercolor, pretty much, you need white. So I thought I'd get white. And again, I inherited those other paints. I don't know what kind of shape they'll be in. So they didn't feel dried out in the tube. Otherwise, I would have ordered maybe some of those too. And I've never really painted with gouache before. I've tried watercolor recently, and I've done oil. And I've done acrylic, but I haven't done gouache. So I'm pretty sure it'll be fine. But I got this to play around with because I already had some of the other stuff. I've got that. And then I have this Liquitex gesso. So I know that I have some things that canvases and things that are ready to go, and I have others that I will need to add gesso to first before I can paint on them. So that's why I bought this. I didn't get a huge big bottle. I kind of like a medium-sized one. I just needed, just wanted to make sure I had some in case it's necessary. Oh, I'm really excited about this. So, oh, it's open. So these are brushes. So I have, again, I kept all my stuff. I kept them all. So this is 24-piece enhanced synthetic brush set, with a canvas roll and a palette knife. So, I had bought some really cheap watercolor, like brushes to use for my watercolor, but most of them are round and flat. There's not very many other shapes that I have. And then I have my oil painting brushes. And again, you don't want to mix oil painting. You don't want to mix oil and water together, right? So you don't want to mix things that you clean with that necessarily with something else. So I bought this. I'm excited. So great. There's some fan brushes in here. There's some filberts. Some angle brushes. I really want to try some angle brushes and things like that, especially with the watercolor. So these are for watercolor and acrylic and everything. So anyway, I don't know what they're going to be like because I haven't bought brushes in a really long time, and I didn't want to sink a ton of money into it. So they were really reasonably priced. So we'll see how that goes. But they're from Artify. And by the way, nothing in this video is sponsored because, you know, I'm brand new, so nobody's going to sponsor me. So I have, oh yes, this. So this is toner cartridges. I know, super exciting, eh? So exciting. But my printer is pretty much out of toner. and I said I had a LaserJet printer. So I got this. This is 2 cartridges, was actually not much more than buying one. So I bought 2 cartridges, especially where I'm planning on potentially printing off a lot of things, like if I'm going to be making notebooks and stickers and things like that. Yeah, I might need that. So anyway, I got 2 cartridges for that, and there's one other thing that I got, and I thought when I unboxed my Amazon thing, I thought I was just unboxing the light because it came separate. But they added something else into it too. So this is my last kind of artsy thing. I'm pretty excited about these. Aren't these fun? These pens, I know they're okay, so can I turn this off? How do I do that? Just turn this off for a moment. Still can't really. Anyway, so these are gel pens, and they're all kinds of fun colors. Here, I'll open them up so you can kind of see them. So they're Signio Uniball Broad, and I have gold and pink and purple, lavender. There's all kinds of fun colors in here. So I already have one in this color, metallic blue. I love blue. It's my, I love all colors, but I have an infinity for blue. So I already had this one, and I loved how it wrote. And I heard someone else say that on YouTube, can't remember who it was, but there was someone else that because I was thinking about getting a white one and maybe a gold one, because I wanted to add some things to maybe some of my watercolor or some of my other things. I heard them say that they actually preferred these over the Jelly Roll, and I already knew I liked these because I had one. So I was like, well, I'll just get a white and a gold one of these. And then when I was looking on Amazon, I found the package. So yeah, this was much cheaper than buying a whole bunch of them, well, definitely individually, but it wasn't much more for this package than what it would have been if I had bought 2 or 3 Jelly Rolls. So I'm very happy about this. Can't wait to test them out. Maybe I'll show you some of the colors here because I'm pretty excited about these. I just like pretty colors. So, and anytime I can add them, whether I'm writing notes or doing anything that just makes me happy, and anything that makes me happy is, it's a good thing. We should do more things to make us happy, even if they're small. So that's my art haul for today. And I hope to see you again soon. I will try to be back soon. Thanks, everybody.